Greetings and welcome to another rather special review by me, yours truly, Gemini Gamer. And this is special in the way that it's not really a let's play, it's more like a how the fuck do I even play this? And we're gonna see why later. This is an introductory episode where I'm gonna show you a couple things preliminary to the game. Just imagine, like 7-year-old me, somehow you got this obscure game. I was living in Germany at the time, and this was made by UK blokes. But somehow, Psygnosis, or Cyclops, the publisher, they took care of shipping this thing to Germany, all these boxes. So, kudos to that. Just imagine you received the box and you're eager to play, but first you're gonna check out the amazing manual. And I mean, look at this title picture. Isn't that amazing? Snake wizard with the half moon, sickle moon on his pointy wizard head. Oh, so badass. Oh my god, you really want to play this, right? And actually, this illustration, apparently, according to Lemon Amiga, let's switch to the browser, let me show you. According to Lemon Amiga, this is from a painting called The Enchanter Completed. And this is apparent story. Written by famous early science fiction writer Elsbrek de Camp. I got that correctly. He's American, but his name is French, I guess. Elsbrek de Camp. Yeah, that guy. You probably heard the name before if you're interested in science fiction. So, that's not it. It's got 2 different editions. Oh. Image search. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is... Publishes this. Familiar. Where's the publisher? Sphere Books. Okay. I remember seeing this kind of cover style before. Not this book and not this kind of painting, but some other science fiction series. I think it was an anthology of Asimov stories. Okay, so they took this picture. Hopefully, the Enchanter Completed. Nice. Never read this story. I guess it's average. The Mathematics of Magic? That's not the Mathematics of Magic. That's Badass Snake Wizard. Come on. Anyway, the tune is also rockin'. Oh my god. I don't know what the guy says in the beginning, his voice sample. I'm sure you're gonna dig it or something. If anyone can find out what he says, I'd be really interested. Okay. So, let's go back to the Lemon Amiga page. So, this was released in 1990 by Cyclops. Copyright Psygnosis. Developer WJS Design. Okay, so that's the initials of one of the programmers, Wayne J. Smithson. What else did the guy make? Okay, I heard this one is a real stinker too. This one I think was well received. Arc. Oh. Yeah, this one looks bad too. Shoot him up. I haven't played any of these, so I'm not sure. I guess... yeah, he had a stint in 1989, 1990, 1991, 1993. I guess he took off 1992, okay. Oh, one thing that's very particular about this game is the title. So I think it's called Spellbound, written together, but in some places it's spelled as spell with a space in between, bound. I'm not sure where that came from, because like you can see here the box says Spellbound. So I'm not sure where that kind of writing is coming from. But just another little peculiarity. The musician Ray Norrish. Okay. Okay, Blood Money. I thought someone else did the music for Blood Money. But maybe that was for the C64. Oh. Good music anyway. For the intro part, because the actual in-game, it doesn't have any music. So yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, so it came on one disc, 1 or 2 players, which we'll get to in a bit. Magazine reviews, oh boy, we'll talk about that in a bit as well. As for the Lemon Amiga page, we're almost done here. Let's see the comments. Rorschach says, almost 2 years after Bale, another WJS disaster. Charles DK played like shit. Hey, this guy didn't even get any rating. DQI, he says, okay game with some nice, almost nightmare-induced backgrounds. Yeah, we're gonna see these in a bit. But the controls are horrid, especially the jumping. Yep, we're gonna get to that as well. But the controls are not the worst thing about this game. DLFR Silver. Good game with personalities, 7 out of 10. Whoa. I don't agree that it's a good game, but it does have personality. It does, yes. Absolutely. It fascinated me as a kid. The manual's flavor text is fairly well written. It's got this humorous fantasy style that really intrigues you, and it's got all these spells, and you're a wizard apprentice, and these crazy graphics, fairly vibrant colors. Okay, main character really looks like a dog. Yeah, I don't know. He looks okay, I guess. This awesome dragon that has no purpose whatsoever, except to obscure the things you would actually need to discern and see. So yeah, personality, yes, absolutely. Okay, that's for Lemon Amiga. Oh, let's see what kind of ADF files are available. Yeah, here it comes again with the weird spelling. Yeah, so I have this, the Paradox Crack, which is quite bigger than... Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. This is a different crack by SKR Valhalla, which I haven't tried. And it's 2 discs. Okay. And this is a different game. Which also leads us to this here. Yeah, Research Hall of Light here. There's a couple games that use this title, Spellbound. I think this is the most popular one. Are these two probably? Spellbound Dizzy and Spellbound exclamation mark. More popular than the one we're talking about here anyway. Yeah, not super... It's a cool name, but not super creative, so... Man, it's so weird. And this is Spellbound. Spellbound together. Okay. If we go by the title picture, we're gonna be sure to pick the correct game. 1, 2. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, now let's talk about reviews. Let's see the list here. It's also similar to the one featured on Lemon Amiga. Oh boy. So this went from some publications giving it subpar scores. Yeah, barely made the 50% here. But then there's articles, reviews that gave it 91% or 89%. Now I haven't found scans of these here, so I cannot give you these. But we do have, I think this one, a car. Let's check it out. Ah, yeah. So they get this piece of shit, 88%. And I swear they didn't play it, except, I don't know, except for a couple seconds maybe. Spellbound has a lot going for it. The game is addictive. If you're addicted to pain, like me I guess, I just could not find the willpower to turn my Amiga off. So let me tell you a story about when I was a kid, around 7 years old, according to the release date of this game. I was fascinated by this game, but I never played it for long. And if you look on YouTube... So, let me just preface, there's some games that you come back to as an adult, and you play them and you feel like, oh, as a kid I just didn't get it, or as a kid I just wasn't patient enough. And then you might actually spend a lot more time with the game and appreciate it even more as you did as a kid. But this one is like, as an adult you come back and you're like, oh, I get it why I never spent too much time with this game as a kid. Because it fucking sucks. So, I guess you can deduct which kind of game this is. So, why are we even taking a look at this piece of shit? I do think it's got personality, like I said before, and I just want kind of closure on that game, and I think the whole community needs some closure. Problem is, most people, they look at it and they just give up after a couple minutes. So I thought, you can see on YouTube, I wasn't able to find any long play of this, or let's play, or anything like it. It's just a couple people. It's just a couple people diving into the game, and they muck around there, and they're like, how the fuck do I play this? What the fuck is going on? Oh shit. And we'll see what their experience is like later. But basically, people give up early on, and so they never get to do a let's play, a full let's play. And I like to, so this is a kind of, I said before, like, it's this review is not gonna be like a let's play, it's gonna be a how the fuck do I even play it. So I just want to show people how the game works and point out some things that took me a while to get. So I spent some time with the game, suffering a little bit, but I feel I've made some progress and I have something to contribute. Anyway, this game is addictive. I couldn't find the willpower to turn my Amiga off. Oh, come on. The graphics and sound are absolutely irrelevant when compared to the playability and depth of this classic. Spellbound might well become a classic platform game. I swear these guys get paid for it. They just get sent the game and they're like, oh, take a quick look, do a one-pager on this. We got quite a bunch of money from the guys at Cyclops. So these guys gave it 88%. Is that Australian dollars? 60 Australian dollars? Oh my god. Okay, another 77% review by Ashley Carter Cairns. And this is so weird. Now, your opinion on the game, whatever that is, but this writing style, oh my god, this sounds like a 15-year-old has written that. Not stunningly grand value, even at a tenner, and you give it 77%, okay, so great value is 78% then? The puzzles are of the slight distraction variety, you know, key opens just to give spell. That's not even accurate. It just contain items, not spells. I swear these guys never played the game. Spell opens wall to give key. It looks very dated now. The game scrolls from right to left? What? Okay. Okay. Another fairly high one we already looked at. Ah, this one is different. Amiga Joker, a German magazine by the great Karsten Borgmeier. Yeah, this is more like it. Stay away from this crap. 64 Deutschmarks for runaways. Yeah. Oh, 32%. Says specialty. High score list is present, but it's not being saved to the disk. I didn't even know that. It says overall Spellbound gives the impression. Here's the weird spelling again with the space in between. Okay. Spellbound gives the impression of passionless, without passion, of something assembled without passion in a messy way. Yeah, that's more like it. Stay away from the fuck from this game. Look at the face. Amiga Joker. It was a good quality magazine back then. I guess they didn't get any money from Cyclops for this one. Oof. Oh, and there's a Swedish one, black and white. I don't know any Swedish, but so it's this here below, the short one. Total Batic 3. Sorry, I'm butchering Swedish here. I guess their maximum score is a 10. Gave 3 out of 10. Okay. And a Torsk factor of 0. I don't know what this means, but it sounds funny. I looked it up and Torsk means cod. I guess it's some kind of slang that I'm not getting. Maybe someone can explain it. Torsk factor 0. Alright, what else we got here? Oh yeah, I'd like to mention there is an Atari ST part of this. And I don't know which one came first, the Amiga version that got ported to the Atari ST or the other way around. I don't know, I never played the Atari ST version. It's actually conversions. So maybe the Amiga version was first, I'm not sure. It's got 2 editions, 1990, that's the one I played, full price. With the box and trilingual manual. And then a budget version, 1992, just to make some money on the tail end. Okay. I think that's it here. Let's take a look at the scans. Box scan, oh my god, it looks so awesome. I remember this box, it was really sturdy and all black around. Man, the box designer did a fucking good job. Damn, I remember this disc. I'm thinking, maybe I even have this disc somewhere. We moved so many times when I was a kid. Yeah, it looks so awesome. Damn. Oh, they had an advert. Spellbound. Oh, that's the design team. Oh, look at this. Young kids? Oh my. Okay. Let's see what it says here. Anything good? Okay. Here. Back of the box. And this is the manual. Looks awesome too, like you have this black box, stark black, and then you unpack it and inside is this acid green manual. I was blown away as a kid, honestly. Okay. It didn't strike me as a kid, but what strikes me now is, what kind of English is this? This product is copyright? What the fuck? Who's got grammar chops like that? This product is copyright? Oh man. Is this legalese? Is this lawyer language? I never saw that before. Okay. It looks like, I don't know, a hotel menu? Okay. Alright. Let's get this. Spellbound. Elves in hell. Typical. Just when your master and tutor, Poinat the Wizzo Warlock, was about to show you how to advance in magic, meet people, and be influenced by them, he goes and gets himself kidnapped. It wouldn't be so bad, but he's the only one around here who knows where the cat is. Okay? And there's no way anybody will take you seriously as a spellcaster without a familiar. No cat, no credibility. Is that the cat out of the game Bad Cat? That will give you some street cred as a familiar for sure. Among street cats anyway. So, no cat, no credibility, and no chance of becoming a warlock.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Yeah, wizards, warlocks. Are they the same? I think a warlock makes a kind of pact with some being to get their powers. A wizard just sticks his nose in books for decades and learns his spell that way. Yeah. And not just any moggy will do, you know. Moggy. Has to be black as night, carefully nurtured. Or is that neutered? And fed on only the best rodent tidbits, laced with carefully created magic munchies. It would take years to train another puss. You'll have to find Poinat in order to find the cat. Typical! Just as you were about to advance one grade beyond pathetic mage as well. But there was nothing you could do, it all happened so quickly. In the cellar of Poinat's house, you were working on a new brew to rid the world of cold sores, occasionally assisted by your twin apprentice, Zero Rap. Oh, here's the reference to the second player. He comes and goes, but you hope he'll be around to help rescue Poinat. There's no way you're gonna find another guy to play this game with. At least not beyond anything like 30 seconds. Because they're gonna be, what a piece of shit. Is that how you treat your friends? Goodbye. I gotta have dinner, my mom is calling. Everything was going quite well. You were just about to ruin your fourth attempt at the brew when, from under the door, an eerie green vapor slipped its way into the room. Nobody noticed it. Well, when you're creating magic, all sorts of weird things happen. Until it's solidified into Poinat's nefarious stepbrother, Crocus. Before anybody could move, Crocus zapped Poinat with some of his Medusa magic, so he couldn't move. Then he shrunk him down, picked him up, and they both disappeared in a puff of oily smoke. Once the coughing stopped, you did what you do best, and scurried around the room in a mad panic. It was then that you noticed a small clump of earth on the floor. Closer study revealed it to be a mixture of mud and savite. A combination found only beyond the gateway to hell. Shall furthermore be spelled as GTH. Okay, that's not in the text. You now had a good idea of where to search for Poinat. Although the thought of going to such a spooky place sent creepy shivers up and down your spine to such a degree that your head refused to sit properly on your head and kept falling down over your eyes. However, accepting that your magic days were over without the cat, and Poinat, you knew you had to find one to find the other. And so, armed only with what little magic you'd already mastered, but hoping to learn along the way, you adjusted your headgear and set off in search of your master. Yeah, so you got the evil wizard here, the puff of oily smoke there, and casting the spell to encase his stepbrother, your master, in stone before carrying him away. What's the black cat doing here? I thought the black cat is somewhere where it's hard to find. And the black mouse! Wouldn't that do as a familiar? I don't know. Tiny brain. Jar full of eyeballs. Worms. Dusty old foliants. Books. Okay. Oh boy. Locations of frustration. They knew they fucked this up, right? Yeah, I start here in the Forbidden Marshlands. Swamps usually stink and this one is no exception. Okay. The end. You'll never get here, so there's no point in describing it. How prophetic. This game is fairly rare. I mean, not nowadays with ADFs, of course, but back then it was fairly rare, so a lot of people nowadays, they're coming back to games they played as a kid, right? So, some people, they find this maybe on Lemon Amiga. And like I said before, they just give up on it very quickly. Would be great if in a couple years time I'll get back to this and actually someone made it to the end. Yeah, so there's 6 spells. This is your basic attack. Rock casting, firewall, levitation, starburst. Yeah, to use any of these you need sufficient mana, apart from stone casting. And here's the thing. There's no way, at least no way that I've ever found to determine if you actually have enough mana to cast a certain spell. So, you just gotta try it, and then casting spells without sufficient mana results in a malfunction. I guess they thought that was funny and cool, but it's just, dare I say, frustrating. Because the game is shitty and hard enough already. Oh, I'll show you later what this looks like. Yeah, there's items. Crystal disrupts energy fields. Okay. As we'll see later, the energy fields don't look anything like energy fields. Okay, bomb. Guess. Okay, so what would you guess? I would guess like a screen clear bomb, right? Or maybe in a big radius around the bomb, you can bomb some enemies, make them disappear right away. That's our guess, right? Okay, oh boy. You're in for a surprise. Jetpack, not that useful. Okay, let me say here, I never found the jetpack, I never tried it. But what's that? Not that useful? What? Okay. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know. Yeah, you can only carry one object at a time, which is one source of confusion, as we'll see later. Okay. Yeah, life force is also lost by falling from great heights. And we'll get to that later as well. I guess this is one of the games, it's so bad, it's got its place in the Hall of Fame of shitty games. So bad it's almost good. At least it's very interesting in the ways it's bad. And obviously, as you can see from what I'm saying, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I'm fascinated and repulsed at the same time by it. So there's that. It does have personality. So yeah, the controls are shitty. We'll get to that later. And this, oh my god, I don't remember how it was for me as a kid, but it says here drop and detonate bomb, which you need to know how to do. The bomb is not just a useful accessory, no. It's something you need to progress in the game. And they fucked up the key for this. First I thought it was an emulation thing because I hit Alt with the bomb equipped and it didn't work. And then I was like, oh, is there something wrong with the keyboard config? No, what is going on? Try the other Alt, and both Alts, they actually pause the game for some reason. What gives? Okay. I was almost ready to switch to the second player and see if Caps did anything. I haven't tried that yet, because by chance I found out it's not Alt, it's the left Amiga key, which by default maps to the left Windows key on PC keyboards. So, and here's our first hint on how to actually progress in this shitty game. Warranty limitations. I guess it didn't come with a warranty to have fun or to get beyond the first level. And let me tell you, this is insane. The difficulty is with all the confusing stuff going on and the shitty hit detection and controls. It's really super fucking hard and frustrating. Which is why I'm gonna play this with the invincibility trainer on. I guess you could, once the confusion is cleared and you adjust a little bit to the shitty controls, you play a level a couple times, you'll get used to it. I'm sure people, even me, and I'm not a very skilled player. We can finish this without the invincibility cheat. But as I said, this is not a regular let's play or a long play or anything like it. Or even speedrun. No, this is just a tutorial with bare basics. Okay. Then get the French version. Jouer à Spellbound. German version. Wow, this is actually good German grammar. This Produkt unter dem Urheberrecht. How do they phrase it in English? This product is copyright. Sounds like a Japanese person trying to write an English sentence. Oh my god. And my English back then wasn't good, being an 8-year-old kid in Germany. So I read the German version and it's actually good. They managed to mimic the style of the English original very well. Good stuff. Oh, and one more thing I can say with the German version here. There's a big fucking problem with this manual. Aside from this wrong key code mentioned here. And that is, it doesn't have images of what stuff looks like in game. All these spells and all these items, there's no images. And the graphics are bad enough that a lot of stuff you can't identify. You can... Okay, so the crystal, yeah. We don't know what an energy field looks like. Yeah, that's the problem. The crystal itself, it's very recognizable, okay. The bomb, it already looks a bit weird in the inventory. Not on the playing screen as such, but in the inventory. Super hard to make out. And the crystal, yeah, in the inventory it's pretty clear, but when it's lying on the ground it looks like black marble. We'll see that later. And these ones, they are in order, okay, but still like... Just put the pictures in the menu. What is the fucking problem? Like, you could have... Yeah, I don't know, maybe they were low on time, but... You could have just done like Polaroids of the screen and, I don't know, use some scissors to cut them out and glue them here. I don't know. Anyway, that makes it more difficult. Okay. Really cool pictures though, I gotta say that. And that's it for the introduction. I'm gonna prepare the first episode soon, where we're gonna talk about how to play this piece of crap. Until then, check out the manual yourself if you want. It's a fairly long video. I hope it wasn't too boring. Maybe people are just gonna watch the first regular video. I'm gonna show the gameplay and then come back to this later. I'm gonna call this episode 0 or bonus content maybe or something. Yeah, we'll see. If you like this, be sure to comment and like as usual. I don't make any money from this, but I would love to see some people just enjoying my content and giving some feedback as to that effect. Until next time, Gemini Gamer out.